In this video, we will discuss about Kruskal's algorithm. Kruskal's algorithm is used to find the minimum cost spanning tree of a graph. Now here, to find the minimum cost spanning tree of a graph, as we have seen in the previous video, that we should connect all the vertices in minimum spanning tree. So all the vertices should be connected for the minimum spanning tree, and no loop should be created or no cycle should be created. So these are the two main important things while we create the minimum cost spanning tree. So here we will see the Kruskal's algorithm. So how to calculate, how to find the minimum cost spanning tree with the help of Kruskal's algorithm. Now in Kruskal's algorithm, our first step will be, our first step is begin with no edge selected. It means whatever the vertices are there, so we will just represent or we will just show that vertices here. And second step, we have to find the edge with least weight, and that edge we have to add in minimum spanning tree. Now after that, again we have to find out the next edge with the next lowest weight out of the remaining edges, and that edges will be added in the minimum spanning tree. Now for simplicity, we will see one of the example. With that example, we will show how to find the minimum cost spanning tree with the help of Kruskal's algorithm. This is our undirected weighted graph, and for this graph we have to find out the minimum cost spanning tree by using Kruskal's algorithm. Now for this weighted undirected graph, our first step that begin with no edge selected. So here in the first diagram, we will just show the vertices which are present in that particular graph. So here I will just show the vertices. Now here we will add the edges in ascending order. So therefore whatever the edges are present in the graph that we write here. So our edges in the graph in ascending order I write here. So the edge 10. After 10 the next edge is 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 25 and 28. So these are the different ages which are present in the graph. Now we will start with our second step. Now our second step is, the minimum value is 10. So therefore we add that age into this minimum cost spanning tree. So here we add that age. After adding that age, we will just delete it, or we will just make a cross for it. Then after that we have to add next age 12. Now while adding the next age into this minimum cost spanning tree, we have to check that no cycle should be created. So therefore here we will add here 12. Now if you can see, this 12 is an edge for this third vertex to the fourth vertex, and its weightage is 12. So here we can add this edge. Now here we add the next edge, that is 12. Now after 12 the next edge is 14. So if we can see, the edge 2 to 7 its weight is 14. So here we can add this age. Now here we have added this age 2 to 7 or 7 to 2 with the weight 14. Now after 14 the next age is 16. So if we check here, the 16 will be an age from 2 to 3 or 3 to 2, so its weight is 60. Now if we add 16 here, it will be okay. It means it will not create any loop. So therefore we will draw an age from 2 to 3 with weight 16. Now here we draw an age 16 or we draw an age from 2 to 3 with weight 16. Now the next number is 18. Now here we can check the 18 is present with the age 4 to 7. With the age 4 to 7. Now if we add 18 in this minimum cost spanning tree, so you can see that we will create a loop. So if we create this age from 4 to 7 or 7 to 4, so it will create a loop. So here you can see that this will be a loop. So therefore we could not draw this age. So we will cancel this age 18, though it have less weightage than this 22 or the other ages, other weights, still it will create a loop. So therefore we will delete this age or we will not use this age. Now after 18 the next age is 22. So therefore if we check it here, the age from 4 to 5, the next age will be, this age weight is 22. So we can add this age in this spanning tree. So we will add it. So here we add age from 4 to 5 or 5 to 4 with the weight 22. Now after 22 the next age is 24. Now if we draw 24, again check here. Now if we draw 24 from if we draw the age 5 to 7 or 7 to 5 with weight 24, then it will create a loop, right? So it will create a loop over here. So this will be a closed loop. So therefore we will not add 24 over here. So though it have less weightage, we will not add 24 in this diagram or in this minimum cost spanning tree. So after 24 the next age is 25. Now if we add this age 5 to 6 or 6 to 5, then here we will add this age, that is 6 to 5. So here we add the age 5 to 6 or 6 to 5 with weight 25. Now this will be our minimum cost spanning tree. Now here you can see the total 7 vertices are given in the figure and these 7 vertices are connected here. Now after connecting these 7 vertices, now this will be our final minimum cost spanning tree. Now here we have to find out its cost of the spanning tree. Now to find the cost of spanning tree, we have to add these numbers with these weights, that is 10 plus 25 plus 22 plus 12 plus 16 plus 14. Now if we add these weights, then its weight is 99. So we will write here the cost of spanning tree, it is 99. Now for simplicity we will see again one of the example. Now this is our second example. Now for this graph, we have to find the minimum cost spanning tree by using Kruskal's algorithm. Now, we have to start with no edge selected. So, in the next diagram, we will just represent our vertices and it will not include any edge. So, here we just add all the vertices and no edge is drawn over here. So, this will be our first step. Now for simplicity, what we will do, from our graph we will write all the edges in ascending order. So therefore I will write here the edges in ascending order. So in ascending order the edge is 2, next edge will be 5, after 5 next edge will be 6, then 6, then 7 will be here. After 7, 8 will be here, then 10, then 11. Now 11 is present 2 times, but we will write here only one time, that is 11. And after 11, the next age is 12, then 13, after 13 the next age is 14, after 14 the next age is 15, after 15 it will be 17, 15 and 17, and after 17 the last age is 21. So here we will write our last age, so that is 21. So all the ages we write in ascending order. So now we will start with the lowest age. So the least weight age is 2. So we will start with 2. So here we will add 2. 2 is the weight for the age 1 to 5 or 5 to 1. So we will add this age in this diagram or in our minimum spanning tree diagram. So here we will add that age. So here we add that age. After that we have to draw age 5. Now you can see here the age 5 is present between vertex 5 to vertex 8 or vertex 8 to 5. So this age will contain the weight 5. So we have to add 5 in our diagram. Now here we add age 5 to 8 or 8 to 5 with weight 5. The next age is 6. Now you can see that 6 is added. 6 is present from the age 2 to 7 or 7 to 2. Its weight is 6. So this age we have to add here. Now the age 2 to 7 or 7 to 2 with weight 6 is added. After 6 the next age is 7. So we have to add 7. This age is from 6 to 8 or 8 to 6. So we have to add this age. Now here we have drawn an age from 6 to 8 or 8 to 6 with the weight 7. Now after 7 the next age is 8. Now if we can see here the age 8 is present from 2 to 4. So we have to draw the same age from 2 to 4 with weight 8. So here age from 2 to 4 or 4 to 2 age is created with weight 8. After that next age is 10. Now if you can see this 10 is an age, it's present from 7 to 4 or 4 to 7. Now in this diagram if we draw this age, from 7 to 4, it will create a loop. It will create a loop like this So in minimum cost spanning tree, we should not have a cycle or it should not create a loop. So therefore we will not add this age. So this age cost is 10. So we will not add this age in our diagram. After that we have to check for age 11, age with weight 11. So if you can see here, this 7 to 8 or 8 to 7, this age contain 11. So here we will add this age. Now if we create this age from 7 to 8, this age from 7 to 8, it will not create a loop. Okay, it will not create a loop. So therefore we will add this age. Now here we have created this age, that is 7 to 8 with weight 11. Now as we know that 11 age is repeated over here, from age 1 to 2 this weight is also 11. But here in this diagram, if we draw this age from the age 1 to 2, if we draw this age, it will become a closed loop. So therefore we will not add this age. Now, from these two ages, either we can draw here the age 7 to 8 or 8 to 7. So here in this diagram, we draw this age. Now, if someone wants to add this age from 1 to 2, they can add this one, but they have to remove this one because it will create a loop. I will show you the another one also. Now, here in this part, uh, here we will show the another diagram where we will add the age 1 to 2 with weight 11 instead of 7 to 8. Now here in this diagram you can see that we have drawn an age from 1 to 2 or from the 2 to 1 with weight 11. Now instead of this 7 to 8 age, we draw 1 to 2 age. So here it will be okay, but here if we draw it will be it is correct. Now if we draw 7 to 8 age, but it will create a closed loop. So either from these two ages, from these two ages, either we can select this age or this age. So any one age we will select. So in above diagram, we select this age from age 7 to 8 with weight 11. Now only one vertex is remaining to connect. So that is vertex 3. So therefore after 11, the next age is 12. Now after 11, the next age is 12. Now if we check this age, so we have to draw from 2 to 5. But if we draw this age, it will be a closed loop. So therefore, we will not include this age. After that, this age is 13. So this 13 is an age. It is from 1 to 3. So this is an age. 13 is an age from the vertex 1 to 3. So if we draw this, it will not create any loop. So therefore, we will add this age in both. We will add this age in both diagrams. Now in this way, we add all the vertices here. So therefore, this will be a spanning tree, or some may have this as a spanning tree. So these two are the spanning trees, and these two spanning trees will have the same cost. So therefore if we check, it's a minimum cost spanning tree. Now if we want to find the minimum cost spanning tree for this both graphs, if we add all these values, that is 13 plus 2 plus 5 plus 7 plus 11 plus 6 plus 8, if we add all these values, its minimum cost spanning tree is 52 for both the trees. For both these trees, its minimum cost spanning tree is 52. And this way you can find the minimum cost spanning tree for any of the graph by using Kruskal's algorithm. Thank you.